Alright, what's going on everybody? Blood Edge Reaper, and I am back with part 35, I think this is. It might be 36, I'm pretty sure it's 35 though. Alright, so I've done all my commitments for the day, and I'm ready to play again. Okay, let's go in here. Wait, what? I didn't know there was a warning. Wow, alright, whatever. We're just gonna use Tidal Wave and kill it all. What is that, like some recast ability? Like that. He definitely hit me.
And get in the way?
They're not big enough for that!
I was talking about your headdress.
Oh, really? Shut up, Leia.
I'm sweating out of like every pore. I feel so disgusting.
Oh, indeed.
Deal with it.
A most excellent rhythm. There's always room.
And Rowan's not ready again. We're gonna have to fight that boss.
Hey, can I ask you two something? Do you think I have what it takes to be a nurse?
Are you asking because of what happened to that soldier? The best nurse in the world couldn't have saved him.
It's not just that. The main reason I want to be a nurse is because I thought it'd be nice to help Jude. You know, as my job.
What's wrong with that?
Are you troubled by what Agria told you back in the capital?
A nurse's job is to help sick people, right? I just worry that my patients would question my motivation if they knew.
Personally, I don't think motives are particularly important.
But what if I start making mistakes? I might start thinking it's the effort that counts. I'd be giving myself excuses for my failures.
And don't fuck up.
Is that the same one from before?
Except now it sounds even more ticked off.
The soldiers likely encroached on its territory while they were searching for us.
Looks like we have to kill it now.
Where's it coming from?
Milla, behind you.
How could this be?
Calm yourself. Xillia, please provide support.
You got it! Let's do this! This won't stop me! Right on point!
Symphony of...
So many power hits. Way too easy. And nothing's about to die. Such an easy boss kill. It has to be dead pretty soon. Or not. There we go.
Ugh, it's like I got fried.
My mustache is singed as well.
I'm sorry. This is my fault.
No, that's not true.
Not really true.
I'm just getting...
That thing was just really, really, really pissed off, so it's what happens.
I've been nothing but a burden to you both lately.
It happens to the best of us. Don't let it trouble you.
Stop whining, everybody.
What is this maddening feeling? I don't know how to describe it, except to say it gets in the way whenever I need to focus.
Are you okay?
So, back to your question from before.
Huh? Right.
Results are always important, yes. But what's even more crucial is the resolve to do what must be done. Even when I lost the four, even when I became crippled, I still had the willpower to complete my task.
Indeed. Without will, success cannot follow.
Yeah, you're right. Hopefully I'll figure it all out. But, by the way, what do you think about me wanting to work alongside Jude someday?
Don't worry. I won't abandon either of you before you find your answers.
I'm not sure you got the gist of my question, but thanks. Guess I was just imagining things?
All right, let's go. The exit should be ahead.
Yes.
Should be, but that doesn't mean it's ahead.
Okay. As if it wasn't hot enough, now we have this!
A river of magma. I've never seen such a thing.
Really? I see them quite frequently. For example, when a freak gets mad at Gnome for oversleeping, and those two go at it, the surrounding area usually ends up being reduced to a pool of lava.
The great spirits of fire and earth fight with each other?
Then Undine will tell them to cool it and flood the area with water, causing a huge explosion.
Surely this happens only rarely.
No, it happens all the time.
Only to you, Milla.
I'm getting the shivers just thinking about it.
Good, then maybe you should cool down. So obviously that wasn't it, there's more enemies. Really didn't get us that much closer than I would have hoped. I don't know what's going on. I thought that before those hits it would have gotten us much closer.
Symphony of Spirit. A fantastic victory. Blaze forth. Fireball! Are you ready?
An impressive display of skill.
Anything for a...
So this is
What's that? Close confident? Auto items.
Blaze forth. A most excellent rhythm.
Let's do this!
Symphony of spirits. A fantastic victory.
Don't mess with me!
Symphony of spirits. A most excellent rhythm.
Out of our way. I'll stop them in their tracks.
A most excellent rhythm.
Out of our way.
Symphony of spirits.
Quick and easy!
I dare say that was quite efficient.
Let's work to repeat this success.
Alright. Hopefully we'll get out of here soon, because I just kind of want to get back and do some more side questing at this point. But this is really good right here too, because this is really good for the title for exploiting enemy weaknesses.
That got me pumped!
What's the difficulty on? System options. Set on moderate. Make it somewhat harder.
Symphony of spirits.
Of course,
A
that does
fantastic
nothing.
victory.
Gives us rare item drops, actually, but other than that, not much. Silent Woods. This is where it takes us. Silent Woods. Takes us to near Kara, I think.
Let's do this!
Symphony of spirits.
Aw, piece of cake!
See if this takes us to near Kara. I thought it wouldn't. This game says we're near Oh, I forget the name of that town, but I don't think we're near that place.
Symphony of spirits. A fantastic victory.
Times 20? What? They gave us 20 silver ores? That's new.
Prepare yourself for
Looks like we're
Roman
about to
Gilbert.
get hungry, but this has been a great spot for exploring enemy weaknesses.
All too easy.
Yeah, this is not going to go as well.
Well played. Symphony of water is the Symphony of spirits. Tidal wave.
Nice. It probably has the recast ability on. That's why that's happening.
Well,
We were so awesome!
Only explanation I can think of. Quite a bit of gout too. So let's save here. Let's upgrade the weapon shop by a shit ton, so we get good items and good discounts. Oh yes, Silent Woods. This area.
blaze forth. Fireball. Blaze
Let's see
forth.
what they got!
Are you ready? Fire is the key to victory. Blaze forth. Fireball. Blaze forth. Fireball. Age breeds greater experience.
Let's crawl in here and see what we can find.
Blaze forth. Fireball. Are you ready? Yes, with pleasure. Fireball. Are you ready? Blaze forth. Fireball. Blaze forth. Blaze forth. Fireball. Victory. Well done, everyone. There's always room for...
What level are we at now?
Now, shall we begin? Fire is the key to victory. Blaze forth. Fireball. Fireball. Cannot be.
Oh good, I don't have any light bombs.
Rally the sails and grant us light.
Don't they bounce and get in the way?
They're not big enough for that.
I was talking about your headdress.
Yep. This is where we came out. I think it would have been. We're going this way.
Where are we?
Look, it's Cambelar's castle.
Milla!
Oh, they found each other. I kind of assumed they would.
You're okay.
Milla, I missed you!
Am I glad to see you?
I'm so glad you're all safe. It's good to see you again.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Milla?
Oh, do I know you? I've never seen you before.
Huh?
Why, I am your elder sister.
Sister?
Huh?
I don't have a sister.
What's going on, Muse?
This may be our first time speaking true.
What?
Yet we are both spirits born into this world at nearly the same time.
Well, you definitely are a spirit. That much I can believe.
No need to be so suspicious. What could a spirit gain from impersonating your sister? You are Maxwell, after all.
That's true, it wouldn't gain her anything.
Why did you appear before Jude?
Because you summoned me before him, or rather, your powerful feelings for him summoned me. Really? Could that even be possible?
I don't know. I'll admit I've been hearing a voice in my dreams.
Wingle?
Hold that thought. So the information was correct.
What's going on?
Attention. Attention. I am Gilland. You have my most sincere apologies for forcibly occupying your city. Please understand that subjugation is not our goal. Such extreme measures were only necessary to prevent an apocalyptic war between two superpowers. You have my word that we at Exodus will do all in our power to preserve your safety and your livelihood. We desire the same thing you do. Eternal peace for Rita Maxia.
I despise that man, Gilland. He promotes peace, even as he uses Spyrex to hurt humans and spirit kind alike.
We may have no choice but to eliminate him and his group.
I agree.
How will we do that?
Those people have armored soldiers and flying ships and big cannons and...
Alvin, it's time you came clean. You should tell us everything you know. Alvin!
I assume Gaius won't stand for this.
He is inviting us in. Frankly, I'm surprised he even revealed himself to us.
Maybe they're testing us?
It's not a trap, is it?
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
What happened?
I'm on the straight and narrow now. I promise.
And why would we believe you this time?
I have a score to settle with Gillen. Let me be the one to finish him off. If I betray you again, you have my permission to run me through with that sword of yours. So let me come with you.
And if I refuse?
Then I'll kill him on my own.
Very well.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
We have to find out what Gaius is planning.
Playing hardball
Yeah.
with Alvin. Alright, so... Yeah, that's right. They can expand their orbs now.
I have you to thank for saving Jude.
Not at all. Jude was quite a help to me. Thanks to his direct tethering with me, I was able to recharge much of my lost mana.
Jude, you direct tethered with her?
Yeah. Muse asked me to. Was that bad?
Bad? It's, direct tethering is something a spirit and a human do when,
Since we were together constantly, he was able to fill me with loads of mana.
I had no idea you were that kind of man.
Milla, wait! Why is she so angry?
My, I can't believe you'd ask me to explain that to you. Do you just want to hear me say it? Is that what you're into?
Someone tell me what is going on with these spirits.
As I always say, it's the gear that makes the man. Well, after one scarf, of course.
That's your priority?
Yep. Exactly.
Fighting's almost second nature at this point.
You really do have a knack for combat. Maybe you should look into a career as a mercenary. I'd teach you everything you need to know.
Me? A mercenary?
No way! I couldn't bear to see Jude turn out like Alvin!
T-Bow's right. Yeah, that wouldn't suit Jude at all.
Nor would I trust Alvin's guidance on the matter.
It's unanimous then. Motion denied.
Ouch, that's harsh. When did I become the least influential member of the party?
Don't worry, Alvin. The least influential member isn't you. That would be the guy whose opinion is completely ignored even when the topic is focused around him.
Don't let it get you down, kid.
Yep. Well, sure to get a lot of materials.
You've come.
Of course they would.
So in the end, you've chosen to trust that man. You're more naive than I thought, Maxwell.
Tell us what your purpose is for bringing us here.
We will stand and fight against those invaders. If you intend to challenge them yourselves, we won't attempt to stop you.
But first, there's something you need to tell us. I want you to tell us what you know about the schism.
What's that?
Two millennia ago, I cast the spirit art, Schism. It created a new world and sealed it away. That world is yours. It is known as Riza Maxia.
Did Milla just say that she created the entire world? Wow! She's like a goddess or something!
It was for protecting spirits and humans.
Riza Maxia is sealed. That implies the existence of another world outside the schism, does it not?
Yes. And that world is called Olympius. I was gravely mistaken about the Lance of Kresnik's true purpose. Exodus convinced Noctigal that it was a weapon, but all along they were plotting to create a device that would dispel the schism.
Dispel the schism? To what end?
I do not know. I wonder if perhaps they were looking for a means to siphon mana back to Olympius.
No. All Exodus ever wanted was to go home. Back home to Olympius. It's all we've wanted for more than 20 years since we became trapped in Riza Maxia. We needed to find a way to either break through the schism or dispel it completely.
But in order to dispel the schism, they would have to find a way to eliminate its creator.
I see. So that's why Exodus kept trying to kill you.
It doesn't add up. What is Gillen's master plan?
I'm confused. I still don't understand.
Gillen's actions are not going to get Exodus home any faster.
He didn't need to bring the whole Olympian army. In unifying Riza Maxia, that was never our original intention.
Gillen must intend to make use of Riza Maxia with the schism intact. But for what purpose?
That's it. The Otherworld reactor plan.
What?
Huh? The hell's that?
Most folks knew it as the Spirit Fuel Plan.
That sounds bad.
I remember my cousin telling me about it, when I was still a kid back on the other side. Something about capturing spirits and using them as fuel for Spyrexes.
So you're saying Gillen's ultimate goal is to corral all the spirits?
But that doesn't make sense either. If all he wants is spirits, then why bother with the lies? Unless he's planning on trapping us in Rize Maxia for our mana lobes.
He seeks to use the people of Riza Maxia as a power source? The man is insane.
Gillen most likely returned to Exodus HQ on the ocean. The Olympian army is with him, so getting there by boat won't be easy.
Well then, perhaps we can commandeer one of the flying ships they have, docked at Cambalar.
Oh yeah, right. Because that sounds easy.
Yeah, it's
It
easy.
may
You just sneak
indeed
onto one.
be our only option.
Very well. We attack tomorrow.
Wait a minute, Gaius. Aren't we gonna team up on this?
Nope.
I mean, we both want the same thing, so...
It's not a social gathering.
Just how stupid are you anyway?
It was Maxwell who created the schism, and trapped us all inside of it in the first place. Imprisonment is not so easily forgiven. It's entirely possible we may end up fighting each other again.
I'm sure you can understand why we're not ready to get all buddy-buddy with you.
Like I said, do what you want. Just make sure to stay out of our way.
Can you believe it? The nerve of those guys!
They must be short-handed. Why else would they share that kind of information with us?
Despite what they said, I still believe that they are counting on all of us.
For now, at least.
Perhaps this is the opportunity to speak to Wingle that I've been waiting for.
Does anyone else think that Alvin's acting kinda weird? Alvin's always weird.
Yep.
My neck is killing me.
Did you sleep on it wrong?
No, it's been this way since I was swept into the Fezabel marsh flow.
I have a poultice you can use, although it was intended for lower back pain.
Jude, it's pretty faint, but I think there's a footprint on your face.
Huh. I did have a dream that Agria was repeatedly stomping my head.
From the size and shape of that footprint, it would seem that dream was no dream at all.
What is wrong with her? Why would she do that?
Maybe she was trying to apologize, saying we got off on the wrong foot?
Oh dear. I'm going to chalk this one up to a concussion.
You don't know how close you just came to getting another boot in your face.
Yep.
I'm sorry for getting you tangled up in this war.
Not at all. I welcome the opportunity. As a spirit, I can never forgive those who use Spyrex.
It is good to have your strength on our side. You have my gratitude.
Your gratitude? As a big sister, what choice do I have but to keep my little sister out of trouble?
A bit condescending, aren't we?
Ah, isn't it wonderful to have a family?
Is that what we are?
It would seem so.
Maybe, maybe not.
What do you want?
It's about...
He's dead. Did you think he somehow survived that?
Yes.
Know what I heard? I heard he died protecting a spoiled little brat and her stuffed dolly. A fitting end for a foolish old man. How could you?
Don't you talk that way about him!
You got a problem with me saying the truth?
That's enough, Agria.
It's not even close to enough. The lives of the Chimeriad belong to His Highness. But that old fool threw his away for some sniveling brat.
That's true, but his sacrifice did give His Highness a chance to escape.
He was an idiot right until the end. Always giving me candy when he saw me, like I was some sort of little kid. He just needs to die already.
He did. With Zhao gone, the offensive might of the Chimeriad has diminished sharply.
Bah! I'm all the offensive we need. That goes for you too, Grandma. No one will miss you when you kick off.
I'm relieved to hear that.
Just you watch. I'll protect His Highness all by myself.
What the hell is wrong?
I'm getting a headache. How am I supposed to relieve this stress when there's no one left to talk to or have a drink with?
So, that's it?
We're never gonna see Zhao again.
Exactly. What were you expecting?
Wingle, there's something I would like to ask you. Am I correct in my understanding that you led Arjul's armies at Fezabel Marsh? Using boosters to move through the marsh was a brilliant strategy.
Are you mocking me? That strategy played right into Gillen's hands.
You aren't the only one who failed to see through Gillen's facade. I share the same shame.
I didn't realize someone who turned his back on his duty had any honor left to lose. Is that what you're doing here? Some sad attempt to return to the battlefield and erase your shame?
How can you say that? Don't you make fun of Rowan. He's a great guy for someone who's so old.
You were a skilled tactician in your prime, I grant you that. But how much of that skill remains today? Former Chief of Staff Ilbert. Care to play a game?
A game, you say?
A mock battle, using a real military map. But of course I would understand if you were reluctant to see how time has ravaged your talents.
You don't need to buy into this.
I accept.
See what happens.
This board lets us control data from historic battles and see different ways they might play out.
And what battle is this data from?
20 years ago, on the Fezabel Outback.
The Battle of Fezabel.
The struggle between the armies of Rashigal and the former king of Azul.
Correct. It was a tragic battle in which both armies suffered heavy casualties from a giant tsunami. It was Ilbert the Conductor's one and only draw.
And you wish to recreate that battle now?
This is no recreation. If I had led Azul into battle, we would have won. That is what I will prove here today. Formation Ichthyes. All troops advance.
The core of the Rashigal army is being pushed back.
Left and right troops spread out to the wings. Surround the enemy's vanguard.
It's no good. The vanguard is unstoppable. What is this power?
That's Gaius' unit. Their first time in battle. You won't surround them so easily.
Both wings advance. Circle to the enemy's flank.
Planning to launch a counterattack from my flank? Such a boring and predictable response. I'll simply attack while your troops are changing course. This battle will be won before the tsunami hits.
The enemy is turning faster than Rashigal.
Look out!
All troops maintain forward movement. Your goal is the high ground behind the Azul army.
What?
Rashigal's army is assembling on the hill.
It's over. It is impossible to defeat a defending army on high ground in so short a time. Soon the tsunami will come and engulf the plains. You will have no choice but to retreat.
And this is what you call a victory?
I am satisfied simply not to lose.
I see. Thank you for the match, Conductor. We will settle this in a different way.
Sore loser!
You did great, Rowan.
It's because I failed in the past. If only I had used this strategy back then.
I think it's great you learned from your mistake.
You're still growing, even at your age.
Indeed. And I still have a great deal more growing to do. I may even grow out of these clothes one day.
Alright. Getting a lot more no grade. Fuck. What was I talking about?
Muse certainly is easy on the eyes, wouldn't you say?
I guess. Leave Jude alone for half a second and he always comes back with some new girl.
Alright. Two rooms on the second floor.
Didn't we agree that I would kill you for this sort of thing?
Good luck killing me when you're dead.
You got a message earlier today. What did it say?
What's it matter?
At first, I thought you were just in shock over Gillen's betrayal. But the timing wasn't quite right.
My mother is dead.
It happens. All humans die.
That your idea of sympathy? First Gillen betrays me, then my mother dies. Life sure is peachy.
Do you still want to return to Olympias?
What other choice do I have?
But I'm not going to die.
What's that got to do with anything?
How do they not wake up?
Would you consider staying in Riza Maxia?
What?
Would that be so terrible? You'd be with Jude, and me, and everyone else.
You're the first person to offer me something like that after finding out who I really am. You're out of your mind.
Of course, Jude's right there.
Can't sleep?
No.
Me neither. You don't want to ask me anything about what I revealed earlier today?
No, you did the right thing. The just thing.
At least I hope so. Justice is a complicated concept. It means different things to different people.
And what is justice to you?
I thought this wasn't a social gathering.
Answer me, Maxwell.
It is the power of will that resides within one's heart.
In this, we are both in agreement. Those with this willpower bear a responsibility to this world. The strong must protect and guide the weak.
Gaius, weakness isn't an affliction of the body, but of the heart. The world will always have weak-willed people, but that in itself isn't a bad thing.
Then we must protect the weak until they can become strong. That is our duty.
We?
Yes. All who are strong must look after the weak. It is the only way to ensure that future generations will have sufficient strength as well.
So that's your solution to the problem I posed in Fezabel Marsh.
As I told you then, I can chart a new future for mankind if I just have enough power. But if a man like Gillen takes the stage, a man who can only use power for his own gain, then mankind will be doomed to repeat the same mistakes.
I see. But I'm afraid it's not up to me to approve your answer. Your concept of justice is your own. It's not my place to interfere.
As you say.
The two of you sure are alike.
How so?
No matter how extreme her words are, I think there's always truth to them. I get the same sense from you.
Do you want to be like Maxwell?
I wouldn't mind it, although I know that's impossible.
I see.
We should probably get some rest.
Yes. The showdown's tomorrow.
Leave the temple. Alright, we'll leave the temple.
How do you intend to hijack a ship that's docked in the sky?
We'll use the wyverns in the castle.
You have to get there first.
I have no intention of sneaking into my own castle.
We shall march up the main road and reclaim it.
What? You can't be serious.
Indeed. At the very least, you should split into 2 groups. Create a diversion.
Keep your tactics to yourself, you old fart.
Jude, do you know what you have to do?
Of course. I have to help Milla win. It's that simple.
Then let's go.
There's a path leading into the city off the side of the temple.
Oh, why can't we all stick together?
What shall we do?
Let's see.
We can take that side path from the temple into the city, then move along the roofs to the castle. From there, we can both capture the flying battleship and retake the castle and its soldiers. Meanwhile, Gaius and the others will create their diversion.
Sure would be nice if they let us in on their plan for once.
Anyway, let's go.
You got it.
Of course, I'm not gonna blast in on their plans.
How long do you intend to accompany us?
However long I must. It is my duty to serve Lord Maxwell in the eradication of this Exodus group of Spyrex users.
I don't recall ordering that.
Your memories are your own, but it is the truth.
Regardless, it sure is good to have a great spirit on our side.
Yes. And I would be most grateful if you would continue to direct tether with me.
I knew it. You really are in that kind of relationship.
But why won't anyone explain this to me?
Don't stare at me like that!
What exactly is this strange object that is speaking to me?
Strange? Strange? Maybe you should take a peek in the mirror, weirdo!
Oh my, rude as well as strange. I cannot say that I am fond of it.
The mean spirit lady is calling me rude! Tipo, are you okay?
Wow, she can even frazzle Tipo. I bet she really is stronger than Milla.
It's her natural obliviousness that makes her so formidable.
Unless that's just an act. Although that would be even scarier.
That's no act. She is Milla's sister, after all.
And you just say that in front of me? Who's the oblivious one now?
So you've lost the 4 and gathered these strange humans in their place. What a peculiar choice.
And my band of strange companions keeps growing.
Yep. She was talking to you.
Can I ask a question?
What is it?
It's about Zhao.
Do you know why he saved Elise?
A difficult question. I could speculate, but we'd have no way of knowing if I was right.
It looked to me like he sacrificed himself to honor a vow he had made. But what sort of vow and to whom, I couldn't begin to guess.
So nobody knows.
Why not ask the other members of the Chimeriad? They would know Zhao better than we do.
But they're so scary.
You guys do it!
That could certainly be arranged. However,
Would you be satisfied with an answer that you didn't find for yourself?
That's true.
Alright, we're gonna save right here and call this a part. And I'll probably do another one of these tonight. So, I'll see you guys later.